What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Boiler Room. When you enter the boiler room, things get hot. I feel like every episode we've kind of been dwindling down in people in the episode, so it's just me and Richie today. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to be more consistent. We haven't been so consistent. So
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta be semi-consistent, and that's what we're doing. So we're going to keep pumping out content. So I know you said you wanted to start with something, so I'll let you rock.
Yeah, absolutely. I know at the end of last episode we talked about the Fantastic Four, but today's the day before Fantastic Four, so I can't do the finger pointing with the graphic.
We'll save it another week. We'll save it for
next week.
Especially when Dylan's here. It might be
100%.
Might be easier.
Yeah, get the raw reaction when he loses because
he's losing.
The Wednesday Rotten Tomatoes has it at like 88%.
Yeah, and that's like all the critics and stuff. So once, we go to see it and the normal audience gets to see it, it might drop or rise. I'm thinking it's going to rise. I'm seeing a lot of positive reactions. Soups did not thank the production team. I was celebrating like crazy when I saw that. So,
well, there's something that I saw on Twitter last week, actually immediately after we filmed the podcast, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't know if you saw this, Ben, and I don't know if I mentioned it in our group chat, but there is a researcher who was traveling with the Annabelle doll, and he was on tour in like Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, I believe. 50 years old, no
underlying health
found dead in the hotel on tour with the Annabelle doll.
Did he have the doll in the room?
The doll was not in the room, but it was in the same building.
Oh, what was it, like in a case downstairs
in a case, and that just reminded me of every fear of my childhood growing up, of like watching those movies, seeing the thing escape from the case downstairs, kill someone, and go back in.
Yeah,
kind of crazy. No. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Do you remember watching like the horror movies in the like our basement?
Yeah,
it's just like
dude, The Conjuring. I don't think I fell asleep for like 3 weeks after The Conjuring.
Yeah, no, I mean those movies. All The Conjuring. Those are some of the top horror movies of all time. So I remember that like they were the Warrens, the Ed and Lorraine Warren. They were the ones that the whole movies were centered around. They were the ones who had Annabelle in their basement.
Yeah.
Like,
could you imagine living with that thing in your house? This poor guy takes Annabelle on tour, dies.
Well, apparently they had like a priest come bless the basement like 3 times a day.
Oh,
like
the Warrens?
Yeah, because I mean you can't have that much haunted shit.
I would have paid the priest rent to live in my house.
Should live there. But
insane.
No, but yeah, it's like I don't know how the hell you would do it. But honestly, those weren't even the scariest movies to me.
Which ones?
Sinister. You ever watch Sinister?
Those are too gory for me, honestly. Like,
you weren't a big gore guy?
Yeah, no. I'd rather the paranormal kind of scary movie.
Well, those
than,
were pretty paranormal.
Yeah,
I mean, they came with like the tapes
a little bit of both
and stuff.
Yeah.
So
better than like Scream or whatever, where it's just blood everywhere. Those aren't even scary.
Well, those are just slasher films.
I'd rather be scared all night than watch everyone bleed out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole different. Like, it's in the same genre but different category. Yeah. But I could never travel the world with that dog because that's insane.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, what would you do if how much would you have to be paid to work with those paranormal toys, dolls, all of that?
A lot of money because there's no chance in hell.
No.
Like I was watching, you know the company Friday Beers. You ever see them?
Yeah,
Almost Friday. I actually was watching today. They went to the Manson house. Charles Manson.
Yeah.
The murders with Sharon Tate. They were just getting really fucked up at the house, and they had and it was like the light, like they were getting freaked out, like the lights were flickering. They had I forget the name of the tool, but they had it talking to them, and it was saying real things. It wasn't like fucking gibberish. It was like real shit. And I mean, granted, I wouldn't do it sober. I wouldn't do it drunk, let alone sober. But drunk might be a little more fun.
Yeah, But then you'd wake up the next day.
Well, they didn't stay the night.
Yeah, okay.
They didn't stay the night. They left at 1 a.m. They did the whole day because a guy lives there.
Yeah, I don't know how these people do that. I mean, And it's not like the Warrens. There's no way they make that much money doing what
No.
they do.
No, they just
you'd need to pay me millions. Like I would need 7 digits at least to be able to work with those things.
I would say 8. I would say 8 or 9
to live in fear.
Yeah, I mean, even in the most normal household.
The batteries on the floor.
No, those are the old ones.
Okay.
We're still working out the kinks. I got to make sure we're rolling. Yeah, we are. I always get paranoid. It's like when you leave the house with like the hair like straightener on.
Yeah.
Every time we click record,
you curl your hair, Ben.
Yeah, I mean my hair. I'm just saying like that type of fear.
I know
You left the fridge open.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like I'm not even kidding. Every episode we've recorded so far, 2 minutes in where we actually get rolling, I'm like, shit, did I click record?
Did I click record?
Did I click record?
Restart everything.
So that was actually a perfect segue to make sure, because for the last 2 minutes I wanted to check, but I didn't want to interrupt, so that was
I
perfect.
saw the batteries under my shoe. I'm like, did they fall out of the machine?
Yeah, no, those are the old ones before I replaced them.
Anyway, dude, another thing I saw on Twitter today, which really, really disappointed me. I don't know if you saw it yet. Derek Jeter will not be attending Yankees Old Timers Day this year.
For real? Oh, I mean, well, I don't like that, but I could see why.
He doesn't like it. He's always, even when he was a player, he was always like, it makes everyone look old. And but they don't even play the game anymore. It's just a ceremony. So
just like the All-Star, like the All-Star game should be.
Yeah.
No, but Old Timers Day, that's an absolute classic.
It's a classic. They don't even play the game anymore, which stinks. It's sad. But if you're just gonna do the ceremony, why, Derek Jeter? Why are you not gonna be there?
Yeah, I mean, granted, if they're not playing the game,
he's not working with the Marlins anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just one day, man. I know Jeter was not very outgoing, to the press, to the public.
He's a nose down type of guy.
Yeah, but to not go, it's kind of it didn't sit right with me.
No, I don't like that.
That's my goat. That's my my guy.
That is one of the Yankee goats. So for something like that, you want to see him at that game,
yeah, and it just brought up the memories of we were talking about the All-Star game last week, and it kind of I don't know how it didn't trigger the Old Timers Day game. The Yankees used to have when we were a kid, all of our dads guys growing up, they were playing in a game.
Yeah, so our guys, cool. Jeter.
Yeah,
we're
never gonna get to see that like our dads did. Get to see A-Rod in an Old Timers Day, Jeter and Matsui, Posada, all those guys. Teixeira. Yeah, I mean it sucks, but Jeter was the one who wanted to get rid of the game too. He said it makes everyone look old. So you want to get rid of the game for the ceremony? Come to the ceremony. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
At least come to it, because if you want it gone, or you at least just want it to be a celebration of these, the Yankee greats, at least be like, all right, well, I got it to this point.
Yeah.
Let me go and be celebrated as one of the greatest Yankees ever. Now that's annoying.
Very, very upsetting. But we'll see. Maybe there will be a deeper reason that comes out. I'm sure he'll get interviewed, or someone will leak something.
Nose down.
Yeah, I know.
Walk past the press, not. Nose down.
I know, yeah, in disguise. But meanwhile, when he was a rookie, in his early days, anyone who's watching, I would look up on YouTube the Yankees rookies SNL skit. They dressed up as Yankee wives, and they put on makeup.
Oh, when SNL was funny.
Yeah,
when SNL was funny.
That's my man, and he was talking about himself, but he was pretending to be Jeter's wife, and they were all doing it. It was very, very funny. And then he did a full 180, and it's once he got named captain, just very, down to earth, winning only, which is fun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess once you get the label of captain,
yeah,
you kind of need to set the example of what the captain is for the most historic franchise in all of sports, even not 100%. Even just baseball.
And that's fine, right? But to not one day out of the year.
Yeah, no, but that you bringing up SNL it reminds me how shit it's gone.
Horrible.
I mean, the only time I've ever watched it recently was Shane Gillis.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good one. I thought you were gonna say when Sydney Sweeney hosted it. That was the last.
Oh, I watched that too.
That was the last time that I watched it. Well, where I was like, I want to sit down and watch SNL tonight. That was the only time.
No, remember? Wait,
we planned to do it.
No, didn't we That was okay. That was when we went to the Hoboken bar crawl in the pouring rain.
And then we went back to
Dylan's house.
Watched Avatar, and then
we watched Avatar.
Watched Avatar.
I don't know.
Relaxed, and then played poker and watched Sydney Sweeney on SNL all night. And that is the only time where I've been like, I'm planning out my day and ending it with SNL rather than it just being on in the background and not paying attention because none of it's good.
No,
the only good part is what's Scarlett Johansson's husband's name again?
The Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Colin Jost, that is funny.
Yeah,
that's just about it.
I only know their names because they were at WrestleMania 35. They wrestled in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Are you fucking
I swear to God, yeah, they had this whole thing with Braun Strowman.
Mm.
Like I don't know how that beef started, but they were like beefing with Braun Strowman.
Him?
Colin Jost and Michael Che. They were beefing with him, and since obviously it was in the New York area, they wrestled in the Memorial Battle Royal, and they got their. I mean, Braun threw them both out at the same time.
2019, 2018?
2019.
What a terrible time for wrestling, and
that's the dark ages right there.
Dark ages.
That's the absolute dark ages.
That was when I first went to college. I didn't really watch at all, honestly.
No, I'll never forget getting ready for prom. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the, I guess it was maybe like Crown Jewel or something, or like one of those. And I had it on while we're taking pictures in the living room. I had Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon in a 2-on-1. So it was like, what a horrible time. But yeah.
But what's kind of crazy where it's kind of turned around and become mainstream media. Dude, we went to Jenks Memorial Day weekend and they had wrestling on at the bar. They had WWE on while there was UFC, baseball. They chose to have John Cena on the screen, which was pretty cool.
It was what? That was John Cena, R-Truth. Yeah. That was. Oh, I remember being miserable at Jenks because we're gonna kind of. I kind of want to talk about the summer we've had so far. So
absolutely.
So we'll get to that in a couple minutes, but. But we were at I was miserable at Jenks. All of a sudden, I look up and I see Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. They started the faction. So I was like, oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's
cool to have that on. I mean, it's when you ever go somewhere and it's like random TVs and they actually have what you want to watch on the screen.
And not only that, wrestling.
Yeah. When does that ever happen? If you want to go watch the Yankees game, the Mets are on. You want to go watch the Giants game, the Jets are on. You want to go watch the Islanders game, the Rangers are on. You can never win with that usually.
You want to watch a good like matchup, and then they got Grizzlies Nets on the TV instead.
They'll have Grizzlies Nets on the big screen, and then in the back corner will be the Knicks game. Where you got to squint. I actually have to wear my glasses to watch it. Old Silver Tavern.
Yeah. Oh, I love Old Silver Tavern, but. Especially when you have first basket and you can't see who has the ball.
So I'm like, Ben, who is it? Or Alex, because he has the LASIK eyes, and I can't see for shit.
Oh, you're telling me?
Yeah.
I can't see nothing without these.
Yeah, I know. But you said you wanted to talk about our summer so far. We're a little past the halfway point, which is
horrible. I hate that.
It's so sad.
I hate it.
Dude, it was my birthday 2 weeks ago.
It feels like it was a month ago already.
Yeah. I mean, geez. It was just here, and now it's like
we literally just moved in. I remember the day we moved in, you were already there.
Yeah.
I came before work, and I come back, and I'm like, oh, this is the first weekend. And now it's just a handful left.
Yeah. There's like 7 weekends left. We're about I think 10 in. It's crazy, man. I mean, I feel like we just moved in. We were looking forward to the house for so long.
Months.
And I mean, don't get us wrong. We have lived up every second of it.
Oh, this has been one of the best summers we've had in a long time.
Every second of it. I mean, it's been exactly as advertised, but it's like pump the brakes.
Yeah,
chill,
no, I'm not a fan.
Chill out. We need, before you know it, it's gonna be Labor Day weekend and football season's going to start again, and it's going to start getting colder. I have to go back into the office 4 days a week. It's going to be a sad end of the year. So, August, when we get there, chill out.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously I'm looking forward to my birthday.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's like, slow the fuck down, especially what we're doing on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But just it's just been a great summer, great great memories, great great shit that's happened.
Absolutely.
Like,
so give me the high of the highs and some disappointments.
okay,
So far.
the highs of the highs. Osprey, greatest bar on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
It's just
First
what you're
in
doing
line.
on Friday.
My boy AJ's at the door. I tap him up every single week. That's my fucking guy. And then we go in. It's just a fucking great time.
Yeah, man. It's like back in college where like every Friday we knew what we were doing.
Going
we
to
were
Porta.
all going to Porta, and I'm sure everybody watching had their Friday bar when they were at college.
Or still in college.
And we're still, yeah. Like you have your Friday bar.
Like you
it
look
feels
forward to Friday.
It feels like we have that again. We don't have to plan out what Friday's going to be. No, we know where we're going. It's what time are you going to get to the house? What time are we going to start, pre-gaming? So absolutely, that's been the best.
So
Keep
Osprey,
going.
but the second high was 4th of July weekend / your birthday weekend. It was just an absolute,
Oh my god.
like we, we're getting up there. Like we're old, we're kind of aging out of like a bender type of weekend.
But we did it.
But that was a bender type weekend.
And I kept going on Sunday and Monday too.
I don't know about Monday, but Sunday I was with you.
Oh my god, Monday I had a golf outing too.
Oh, that's
that
right.
I was drinking at.
That's
right,
right.
man. That was the one weekend where it actually felt long. Like it actually felt long. Like it didn't go by quick.
Yeah, Thursday.
We were going. I was there on Tuesday too. I went to Bar A. And then came home on Wednesday. We went out to dinner, had a drink.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Thursday, we went to DJ's. Friday, we went to the Osprey. We got there at like 5 o'clock. We were the first ones online.
No,
like, that's pretty embarrassing, but I don't care. We were the first ones online.
Well, I'll preface why. Because we were Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, Memorial Day. I'm thinking I always get Memorial Day and Labor Day switched up. Memorial Day weekend, we hear from everybody, because we're making friends around there, so everyone's like, you got to get there early, the line is going to be really, really long. So we get there, I don't know, like 6:30, and it's pretty long. We get there and it's building. We got there pretty early, so we're like kind of close. So we're thinking, 4th of July, bigger holiday.
The same thing.
We get there 6:45. We get there 6:45 or 6:30. We're the first people in line. We had to go get a Miami Vice at Leggett's because it's like.
And then Saturday we went to Bar A, and then
Summer Stage is electric.
They had the summer stage out. They were throwing pool toys in the crowd. It was awesome. And then they had an ice cream truck pull up. That was great. And then Sunday we went golfing.
Minus me.
Minus Ben, because Ben doesn't golf.
I don't golf. I was just sitting there for 5 hours doing absolutely nothing.
We went to Sunday Fun Day.
That was we had a fun day.
Yeah, it was one of our buddies, Alec, fell out of the cart. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah. Tell the story.
Alec this was Alec's like first time golfing, like not ever I think, but in like years. And he was drinking, he was whipping the cart. He got hooked on golf. He's been golfing like 5 times ever since.
I've noticed that.
But he takes the cart and he pulls up on our friend Callaway, who we haven't seen in a while, puts his hands out and goes, "What's up with it?" And then hits the gas, and he went flying out of the cart, rolling down. We were crying, laughing. He didn't think he was going to fall out, but he just lost control. But I'm on a different hole. I'm about like 150 yards away, maybe more. So like I see it in the distance, him on the floor. One of the funniest things I've ever seen.
So you just saw like a little pin dot,
like
an Alec fall.
Yeah,
oh, that's funny.
And well, I heard Tommy and Brody laughing, so that's what got me to spin my head. And I see Alec on the floor and the cart still moving. That was a good day. And then what a weekend that was. What a summer it's been so far. Yeah. We've had some good stories. Some good memories made with guys that we spent 4 years with, and who knows how much time that we get to spend with everybody. So it's like you got to make the most of it while we can. Everyone lives in different spots, so my recommendation, if anyone's ever considering doing a shore house or just a summer house, or it doesn't have to be in the summer, like an apartment in Hoboken, while you're still young, you don't have as much responsibilities, kids, do it. You only live one time, but the memories will last forever. I know that sounds really cliche, but last year I was so anti doing that. I was like, we could Uber. Like, we're only 30 minutes away. Save some money. No, dude. Like go do this.
Yeah, no.
This is what life is worth living for.
Because this is one of those things that in 20 years, you'll be like, holy shit, the summer of 2025, me and my boys had a summer house. You tell your kids all these stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Or it's just like, it's just a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Except going to Jenks. Jenks is the worst possible thing, and that's the lowest of lows. But like, yeah, no, this has truly been a great summer. Like, it's comparing to summer 16.
Yeah, that was a good summer,
the greatest
too.
summer of our lives,
we
of
were
everybody's collective lives for some reason.
Yeah, music was good. Vibes were up. Everything was cheap. Like, that was a good summer. But
we were also 15.
We were kids.
We were 15.
Nor did any of that matter.
Yeah,
you know, this is gonna go down as one of those summers we'll talk about for the rest of our lives. Bachelor party stories, post game stories, sleeping 2 hours a night. But who cares?
Yeah, I honestly, on that brick of a bed I have, the creaky, that creaky bed that I have, I probably slept a collective 25 hours.
Yeah, me and Ben have a bedroom that's smaller than this deck that we're on. But
no, it's smaller than the frame that we're in right now.
Probably, but who cares? We're not in it.
No, I leave my drinks in there, and I leave my clothes in the closet, and I sleep there. I'm never in that room.
So much fun. You know, There's been preliminary talks about running it back. Maybe we might have to do that.
Oh, we're running it back. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
We might have to do that because we're not everybody's going to be married next year. Maybe someone will surprise me.
I hope nobody's married.
But we still have some youth left in us, as tough as the Mondays have been. And not even just because of alcohol. I'm putting that aside. We're not even just talking about drinking. It's like getting up, going. We've been going to the beach. You know, we've been trying to do some stuff during the day, like, so we're not sitting like fat bastards. Yeah. You know, and we actually go and do stuff, and it's just like a lot on the body, and then we got to work 5 days a week rather than in college.
Knowing that we're gonna go back on Friday.
We're gonna go back.
Like
in college, at least, you know, we had classes. You know, it wasn't as taxing as work is.
And you're still drinking with your boys in college. Like, you're still at your house. Like,
so much more recovery time, though. You know, compared to this is like. But that's the thing, right? That's why it's been going like this, because it's like by the time we recover. It's back. It's Friday again.
We're back.
Where all we needed was a Sunday to recover during college. But
it's like right now. It's like fuck. We're like I just got back Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're there either tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah.
You know.
And I know the common consensus for Jersey Shore houses is Belmar, right? But
Manasquan is the way
I think that we have the better spot. And you give your take on it, and I want to hear what you think.
Well, my thing with Manasquan, right? It's not like crazy. It's like it's the same crowd that goes to Belmar without the after effects, right? Like you know you go to Belmar
and without the Belmar crowd. It's the same crowd that goes there, but it's not the same crowd that's there.
The Belmar crowd doesn't come back.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you go to Belmar, you leave DJs. It is a fucking zoo. It's an absolute zoo. You walk out of Osprey or Leggett's, streets are clear.
Streets are clear except for the street that the bars are on. Once you leave First Ave, you're good. You got, you know, there's the pizza spots, and then there's
Christian Surf Shack.
Yeah, the Surf Shack.
The Snack Shack. My boy, a couple weeks ago, I went in. I was like standing there waiting for my food. I was by myself, and I was just talking to the guy. I'm like, what is your name? I've been here literally like 3 times a week, and I've gotten the same shit every single time. And it's funny. I've been there 3 times a week. Every time up until then, I haven't been back since. And it's unintentional, but literally. Yeah, but it's like the Manasquan crowd. It's just mellow, right? Even if it's like, you know, late and people are still having post games and stuff. You're not seeing like people like roam the streets.
Yeah, no, you're
screaming, fighting.
No,
like Belmar is
Belmar's a disaster on the streets.
Yeah.
Manasquan, it's like, okay, when you open the door to the house, then you're gonna have fun, and you know who's gonna be there, and so it's
not
a good
all
vibe.
the time.
No, you're not gonna know who's gonna be there. You're gonna know where you're going at least.
Yeah.
But what I like about it, I think the location's better too, because it's in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Belmar's a little north. Point Pleasant's a little south.
It's 10 each way.
Manasquan's right in the middle. Whoa, look at that thing.
The perks of being outside.
Parker House is right above. It's a great spot. And I like the beach better. It's the spot. So anyone considering doing a Jersey Shore house, I would look there before you'd look at Belmar, unless you're a DJ's fanatic.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still unless you want to walk to DJ's, I would say.
Yeah.
Because it's a 10-minute Uber.
It's a 10-minute Uber, which brings me to a little game I want to play. Oh shit!
It's on your hat. Hold on.
Oh, go.
Bang! We got a bug execution live on the boiler room.
Huge. Okay, which actually brings me to a little game I want to play with you.
Okay.
Since we're talking about Jersey Shore bars,
yeah,
I'm gonna give you 5 bars, but you're gonna have to rank them 1 through 5. This is a common game, but you're not gonna know what's next, so you have to blind rank them.
Okay.
So.
Do you want to know the reasonings why I rank them where they are? Or wait
yeah,
till
you
after?
could do your reasonings.
Okay.
So we'll start with a classic. We'll start with DJs.
DJs. Now, if you were talking to me last summer, I probably would have said 4, but it's grown on me a little bit. I want to give some wiggle room for 2 and 1, but DJs, it's the classic. It's the classic club of the Jersey Shore. And it's grown on me a little bit. I'm gonna go with 3.
3, okay. So you set a bar for yourself,
yeah,
which is good.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Because I good one.
Okay.
But because I don't know what what honky tonk you could throw me the Celtic that I have to put at 5. So I don't know what you're gonna tell me. Okay. So I got to leave some wiggle room.
I'll give you an easy one. I know where this is gonna rank. We were talking about it earlier. Where are you putting Osprey?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay. No reasoning necessary.
No reasoning necessary. I mean, it's just the perfect blend of you got the band room, you got with live music, you got the club room, the boom boom room with the club music, plenty of room, quick to get a drink. Everyone's dancing. A lot of people we know. Everything about it has been awesome. Never a big line. So number 1, hands down. I know the only complaint is people. This is like a new thing that I've heard of this year. That people have been getting in a lot with fake IDs.
Really?
Yeah, but I have never really felt like there's been a crowd that's been under 21. So, Osprey at number 1 for me.
Okay, so the next one I'm gonna give you is Beachcomber.
Beachcomber. I have actually never heard of that place. Where is it?
It's in Belmar. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I have to go 5. I've never heard of it.
Okay.
So it's going at number 5.
Okay, and then I'm going to give you Jenks.
Jenks. Oh, man, this is going to be tough because I really do like Jenks. Oh, man. But I don't know. Because then if number 2 is worse than DJs or Jenks, I'm going to be pissed. But Ben hates Jenks, so he might be assuming I'm going to go 4 here. But I might go 4 because... I've had more less fun times at Jenks than fun, but the fun has been really fun. But the less fun has been like waiting so long to get a drink, waiting so long to get in the place, and then on the holiday weekends when it's the most popular, it's just so crammed. It's a good place. Like the last time we went on Saturday 2 weeks ago,
that was fun.
It was very quiet and we got drinks pretty quickly, decent amount of space to move outside. But I'm gonna have to go 4. I'm
pissed because you didn't fall for my trap.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go 2 on that one.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna give you Parker House for the last one.
Yeah. All right, Parker House definitely number 2. I really like this ranking. Ben will put it on the graphic. Parker House at number 2, I think, is definitely my second favorite bar this summer. It's the perfect day. It's the perfect day drinking bar.
Yeah.
And Spring Lakers are great. This is my first summer of vodka Red Bulls. If you couldn't tell, I've been shaking the mic probably. But
it's your first time you drank some vodka Red Bulls?
Yep. Yeah. But it's it's an excuse to dress nice, and I don't really like dressing nice, but I like dressing nice going to the Parker House. So I'm going to go number 2. So Osprey, Parker House, what was 3?
DJs.
DJs. Jenks, and then whatever
Beachcomber.
Beachcomber.
Beachcomber's it's either in Point or Belmar. I was trying to give you one you really didn't know, so you could rank it 5.
Yeah.
So I was trying to trap you because I was gonna give you also. I was thinking of giving you a headliner too.
Ooh.
Which
I've only been there once. Micro wrestling, but my God.
I was hoping. Okay. Yeah. No, I was hoping that was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
Micro wrestling.
That was so much fun.
Micro wrestling was the best thing ever. Like genuinely,
Dude.
I went last year. And it was a great time.
I think you and Dylan brought it up immediately after we filmed last week, and you guys were like, "Yo, let's go on Thursday," because we filmed on Tuesday last week.
No, we filmed. Wait, when did we film that? No, we filmed Wednesday because we filmed on the ESPYs.
Oh yeah, we filmed the night before.
No. So me and Dylan had already agreed we were going.
Yeah.
And it was just a matter of getting you to go.
Yeah, like they bring it up to me. And I'm just like, oh my God, like that's tomorrow. They're like, yeah. I was like, you know what? Screw it. Like I said before, you only live once. We have the summer house. You know, it's like, might as well go take the opportunity. I logged out of work. I drove. It took me like an hour and 40 minutes to get to Manasquan, but we got there, and my God, that was one of the funniest nights of my life.
No, it truly is so like great because you get a crowd that's. It's not like one of those things where it's like nobody, like you just go to, like, let's say you're going to DJs, you don't know what's happening. So a lot of the time people will like just be disinterested in something. But everybody was there, bought a ticket. They were ready to watch micro wrestling.
Yeah.
And holy shit, it is the greatest thing.
Yeah, not going to expose any names. We saw teachers from our high school there. Like, it was hysterical.
Yeah, I mean, they were ready to
front row seats.
Yeah, they had front row seats. I mean, as they should. They had bought these tickets in January.
Yeah.
When they first went on sale. So
I didn't know how big they should change the venue though. I think they should move to Bar A and do it in the back with the summer stage where that is.
You could fill so many.
But you could fit so many people in there.
Yeah, that would be great. But you got Jamaican Joe.
Yeah.
Heavy Metal Mario. He's my favorite. Actually, no. Chief Littlefoot is my favorite, but he wasn't there. I was very depressed. He's the true tribal chief. But
Dude.
yeah, no, it was just the whole thing is electric. We went to Leggett's out. It was just a night to be had. And that was like I would say top 3 of the summer.
Dude, we got for those who've watched Alex, who's been on the podcast, we got him to go to a bar, which is a very rare thing to do. And
yeah.
Alex was at the bar, and I've never seen him have more fun at the bar than that.
No, you want to hear a crazy story though?
What's up?
At that thing, right? Months ago, we had gone to this we went to a Yankee game, me, Will, Wes, and Cavallo.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy next to us, super drunk guy, right?
Yeah.
And he was chirping, he was fucking with us like we were fucking with him back, right? But then at micro wrestling at Headliner, I saw him, but at first I couldn't
you
put my finger on how I knew him.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck do I how do I know this guy? Right? And then it's funny because he said the nickname, like he was calling us all, like he was like fucking with us all, calling us nicknames. He said it to me again, but I'm like, and that's when it clicked. I'm like, holy fuck, this is the guy from the Yankee game. So we're talking to him the whole time. Like we're talking to him a lot. Like he's actually a really cool guy. He was funny.
Yeah.
He was a funny dude.
Yeah.
And as he was leaving, like,
was he calling you Four Eyes?
He was calling me Four Eyes, but I'm like, I was fucking with him back because I'm like, you also have glasses. You're also Four Eyes. So like that's how I was fucking with him.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, it's crazy how like I met you at the Yankee game. He had no idea. He was just chirping for the love of the game.
Yeah, he had no idea.
And then once I said the Yankee
game,
he had no idea. He did not remember. And then I was like, yo, like it's so funny. Like I remembered you once you said that. Like at the Yankee game, he goes, he did the same thing I did. He was like, oh fuck, that's how I fuck. He's like, that's how I fucking know you. So I was like, that was just a funny fucking thing.
It was great, man.
But yeah, overall, another thing, it's a lot of recommendations today. If you ever have a chance to go to micro wrestling, even if you don't like wrestling,
you don't have to.
You don't have to. It is just it's a great thing to go to because it is so fun.
Like what other big things have we gone to this summer? I mean, the summer stage was a top tier event.
I mean,
But
really haven't.
We've just been kind of going out, like
Just hanging
out and going to the bars. I mean, we're going to SummerSlam in a couple weeks.
And
that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going on my birthday, which
On
is
his
great.
birthday.
Which we could go through match card predictions.
Yeah, we could do some predictions.
But yeah, like we still got a long summer ahead of us. Like we got I'm going at least to E's birthday on Saturday.
Saturday's the first day that I'm not going to be at the Shore House all summer.
Yeah,
on a weekend.
Like I was at the Haskell last week. Like I've been jumping back and forth. But yeah, this is your first Saturday without it. But yeah, like we still got a long summer. Like even though it's almost over, we still got a lot to do. We still got SummerSlam. We still got just a month of great times, great memories.
We're gonna have so many more stories after we do this. When we film
in September.
In September, yeah. Like, dude, last Saturday, I know you weren't there. All of us went swimming in the marina at night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we were swimming we jumped into that
Not your first time swimming in there?
No, definitely not my first time. But collectively as a house, we live on a marina where it's a boat dock, and there's a bunch of yachts that live right out, yachts and little boats that live right outside our house. That park right outside our house, and it was like 2 a.m. We got back and we went for a swim, and we all just jumped in together. We were tackling each other in, RKOing each other in, and me and Noah swam like all the way down.
Oh god!
It was a great night. So we're gonna have some good stories.
We still got a lot to do, but we mentioned SummerSlam on my birthday at MetLife, which is fucking the perfect lineup. Like literally, it lined up so perfectly. Because when I was younger, me and my dad, we would go for my birthday like every year, but it would always be like August 17th, August 24th. It'd be around there. And then last year or 2 years ago, they made it the beginning of August. So it just so happened that the first time they do a 2-night SummerSlam,
your weekend,
it's on a Sunday. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. So
they should bring back Sunday. Pay-per-views.
That's what I was talking to Wes. Wes said that to me, and I agreed with him because it's like we're out on Saturdays.
We're out on Saturdays. People are doing, but for some reason they get a bigger draw on Saturdays, which I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But let's run down the match card, and then we'll do some hot takes to end off the night. So
yes, sir.
So again, I'm thinking it's, even though LA Knight's not on the card, which could be a whole different. Yeah, I could stir him up for hours with that. But since he's not on the card, still a fantastic card, and they're still building it. It's 10 matches. So as of now, as of this recording, these are the matches. So we'll just run through them a little bit. Just announced today, actually, Roman and Jay versus the Bronze. So who are we thinking for that? That one I feel is pretty obvious.
There's no way that Roman Reigns and Jey Uso don't win that match.
Yeah, but I agree. But the problem with that is you're building this faction to run Raw, and the first big match they have, you lose. It kind of ruins credibility a little bit.
It won't because it's going to be a very hard fought match, and Roman Reigns pinning Bronson Reed will always happen 10 out of 10 times.
All right, so before I go, do you think that could main event possibly? I feel like that's a very main event worthy match, though.
Not a chance. It might open.
Yeah, that's true. It's possible it main events. But, like I said, there's a great card, so who knows?
Title match is going to main event each night.
You think CM Punk Gunther's night one?
Yeah.
You don't think they give it to Rhea, especially after the match they had at Mania? You don't think they give it to him?
Amazing match. I think Roman opens night 1, and the ladies open night 2.
Fair. Okay, so next match is Dom versus AJ. Singles match for the IC title.
That's a tough one to predict. I think they're gonna keep the title on Dominic Mysterio.
You kind of have to, just because he's only had like 2 defenses.
Yeah,
he's been like quote injured for so long.
Unless he's legitimately hurt and they make him sit out for a little longer and put the belt on AJ, but
maybe
I think that Dom's gonna retain if he's healthy.
I could see it, but I could see the case for AJ.
Yeah,
kind of on like a quote retirement run.
Yeah,
with the belt. Next is a blood versus blood match in a steel cage, Solo versus Fatu for the U.S. title.
I think they have to put the belt back on Jacob Fatu. I think they're building him up to be like the next big thing. The only way I see him lose is if they move him past the bloodline story, but I don't think they're ready to do that yet.
No, I mean, there's a million Samoans that are still in the works.
So I think that he's going to win the steel cage match. They put in a steel cage match probably to, take
out MFK.
Take out the opportunity for interference. So I think he's going to win and have another match with Solo down the road, but as a defense. So I think they're going to put it back on Jacob Fatu.
That's where I'm going to have to disagree with you there, just because they just put it on Solo. I feel like for Solo, this is like a career-defining like kind of run he's been on. He's finally kind of finding his footing. He's kind of being that comedic, like he's still a powerhouse, but he's like leaning into comedy, and it's like he's not that serious. I can't crack a smile in front of Sami Zayn bloodline Solo. So like I feel like give him a couple of months with it, build him up.
Yeah.
But so I say they're gonna keep it on Solo. This one I feel like is an obvious one. Judgment Day versus the Unlikely Alliance or whatever they're calling themselves. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Oh, they're gonna.
What are they calling themselves?
I have no idea. They're gonna put the titles on
Unlikely Allies, something like that.
They're gonna put the titles on them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That one's pretty obvious. And then this, I feel like some of them are pretty predictable. Like this one, Becky versus Lyra. They're giving the belt back to Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria will win that match.
Yeah. Okay, so Naomi, Rhea, Io, triple threat, women's title.
I think Rhea Ripley's going to win the title.
See, I saw something which kind of annoyed me as like just a fan in general, but Rhea Ripley's been in every single women's world title defense this year so far. Like she's been involved in every single one.
You can't argue it though. She's the money. She's
no,
the
I
draw.
get it. I'm just saying. It's
she gets all
annoying.
the clicks on Twitter.
She
gets all the merch.
No, I understand.
Every time her music hits, it's the loudest.
No, I understand it.
They're
it's
putting
just,
the belt back on her.
No, they're gonna do that in Perth in October.
That's
what I'm saying. I think Naomi keeps it.
Okay.
I think Naomi keeps it, and then so I think Naomi. You say Rhea, and then Tiffany versus Jade. Jade wins it. I would love Tiffany to win it, but I think Jade wins the title. Especially she's coming up.
Jade versus Bianca, right, for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say Tiffany Stratton, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jade Cargill wins the match. I'm picking who I want to win.
Yeah. All right. So then, this is the most annoying match on the card, in my opinion. Doesn't need to happen. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Because why the fuck are we doing that?
It's so stupid. Now there's just no way that Jelly Roll and Randy Orton.
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't lose.
And it pisses me off because Drew McIntyre is gonna have to take a stupid pin, or Logan Paul. Logan Paul's probably gonna take the pin.
No, Logan will take the pin from Jelly Roll.
Just so stupid.
Yeah. So I mean, that's an obvious gimmick.
Why would they not just do Jelly Roll in a Nashville pay-per-view? Or like, why would you do it in MetLife Stadium? Makes no sense. I love Jelly Roll, but
yeah, he's great.
It's not not for SummerSlam.
Okay, so night one's probable main event, Gunther versus CM Punk, and I'm gonna save. I have a hot take, but I'm gonna save it for once we get into that.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do that last. I'll take that one. We'll do that last, so I can lead into my hot take.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do Cena Rhodes. And I have a prediction for this too.
It's got to be It's got to be the double turn.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Where Cena finally becomes a good guy. They've been teasing it, for months now. But do they keep the belt on him?
Doubt it. It sucks because I think they're gonna do a redemption arc with him after.
I think they have to do if they do a redemption arc, and I think what he's gonna do is kind of erase what he's done the past few months. And that means he's going to win the title. He's going to lose the title to Cody Rhodes. They're going to do a double turn. And then Cena's going to go take it back in his last match and give it up.
Yeah, that's a good – I like
Instead
that.
Instead of taking the title with him, he's going to win it in his last match at Survivor Series or Saturday Night Main Event.
No, he's got his own pay-per-view in Boston called Ruthless Aggression. That's his last.
And he's going to win the title there, and he's going to give it back to Triple H.
I would like that.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think Cody. There's a reason Cody's the one that made it a street fight.
Yeah.
Like I think
he's gonna low blow. Something.
No, he's gonna go like full rage.
Yeah.
He's pissed, like type of thing. So I think Cody wins that. So and then the last match is Gunther CM Punk. You go first, because then I'll kind of lead into my hot take.
I think that we're gonna have a cash in. I think Gunther's gonna. I think CM Punk's gonna beat Gunther, and Seth Rollins is gonna come in and cash in and win the world title.
God damn it! That was my hot take. God fucking damn it. God fucking. Well, I was kind of gonna go deeper, because yes, I think Punk wins it, and I think Rollins is. My hot take is, because when you enter the boiler room, things get hot. I think my hot take was that Rollins isn't actually hurt. I mean, I think they're playing into the injury too much. They're talking about it every week. Paul Heyman said last week on Raw that he's going to be gone for a long time. He emphasized that.
This will be the first time that someone has actually played into an injury
perfectly.
As much with the cast on in during the week, off camera, they're playing into the injury. So,
well, granted, I do think it's a legitimate thing, but I think it was just he needs a couple weeks off, to rest the knee.
And he might need a couple weeks after SummerSlam, but a cash in he doesn't have to be fully healthy for that.
Yeah. So my hot take is he's not actually hurt, and he's gonna cash in, and then we're gonna extend the Rollins Punk feud for another 20 years at this rate.
No,
it's just at this point
it'll be Survivor Series, and
where it all began.
That's what I think.
What's your hot take?
My hot take is that the Yankees are gonna miss the playoffs.
Okay, that's fucking nuts. That's nuts. I know they're not actually. While we're recording,
what's the score?
It's 8-4 Toronto.
They're missing the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs because I think the Blue Jays and the Red Sox are both better than them. I think that the Astros are better than them. I think the Mariners are better than them. Unless they trade for 3 guys, I don't even think Eugenio Suarez makes them better because we can't. Our bullpen is just terrible. I don't think the Yankees are gonna make the playoffs. And if they do make the playoffs, I don't think they're higher than wild card 2. So they're gonna have every single team is gonna have home field advantage against them. That's my hot take.
I don't want to agree with that. I don't want to. I mean, I could. They've been playing like shit, but Richie, the problem is this is every July. This is every June and July. Is it not?
June soon.
Is it not every?
It is, but this, it's really bad.
No,
they look really bad. There's 2 guys that are hitting well, and it's the same 2 guys every year that are hitting well in Judge and Stanton.
Yeah.
I mean, they have some young guys that are going through growing pains. Dominguez, Volpe, he sucks, but I believe in Dominguez. I believe in Ben Rice. I believe in a lot of these guys. Bellinger is a very good player too, but you can't win with 3 bats, no bullpen, and an injured rotation.
No, you're
so
right.
we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
I hope not, but I could see your point. But so now that we're concluding, we will say by next week's episode we are going to prove Dylan wrong.
And I will open up the episode
and we're
with
gonna,
my finger right there next to the Rotten Tomatoes.
Because
tomorrow night we're going to see the Fantastic Four.
In exactly 24 hours, I will be sitting in my seat with my icy in my Spider-Man chain that I always have on, my Marvel shirt that I wear to every premiere. This is, I think, 17 in a row that I've been to. It's been a 9-year streak. Continuing that streak tomorrow. But yeah, so we're gonna see that. We're gonna give a full review like we did for Superman on next week's episode. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Like, subscribe, follow the Boy Room, share it. Send it to whoever, because we're trying to grow. This is a great thing we're doing, and it's only up from here. So do whatever you can to share
Talk about everything. There's something to relate to.
We talked about
something for you.
We talked about drinking, wrestling, sports, and movies today. It's not just a sports podcast, not just a movie podcast. We do everything because that's what we do. And
now that we mentioned Annabelle, if we don't have an episode next week,
it was her.
Yeah,
it was her. She got us.
Keep an eye out on us. Send SOS.
She got us. But thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.